Hello friends, welcome to my channel Instrument Calibration. If you are new on this channel, and if you have not subscribed this channel yet, then please subscribe this channel, and press bell icon to get notification, when we post new video on the channel. This is short video on Instrumentation Functional Diagram. In this video, you will learn: what is Instrumentation Functional Diagrams? And how to read functional diagrams? Let's start with, what is Instrumentation Functional Diagrams? Functional diagram is a unique form of technical diagram for describing the abstract functions. It includes control systems such as p&id controllers, and the different measurement elements such as transmitters, and also the final control elements. FD diagrams are also known as SAMA diagrams in honor of the organization responsible for their standardization. This type of document finds wide application in the power generation industry, to document control strategies. Functional diagrams focus on the flow of information within a control system rather than on the process piping or instrument interconnections such as wires, tubes, etc. As you can see from the sample diagram, the general flow of a functional diagram is top to bottom. In other words, the process sensing instrument or transmitter is located at the top, and the final control element such as valve or variable speed motor located at the bottom. First of all, let's learn how to read instrumentation functional diagrams. A sample functional diagram appears here. As you can see, flow transmitter sending a process variable signal to a p&id controller. And p&id controller compares this signal with set point, and sends a manipulated variable signal to a flow control valve. In other words, p&id controller controls necessary flow by sending command to control valve. Let's take Cascade control system example to understand functional diagram. As you can see, sample Cascade control system diagram appears here. In a Cascade control system, output of one controller acts as the set point for another controller to follow. In this example, level transmitter measures level in a tank, and sends signal to primary p&id controller, which is also known as level controller. The primary p&id controller manipulates signal as per the set point, and send the commanding signal to secondary p&id controller. In other words, secondary p&id controller receives set point from primary p&id controller. And secondary controller maintains the necessary amount of flow, either in or out of the tank is needed to maintain level at some specific set point. Let's take one more example to understand function diagrams. As you can see from sample diagram, rectangular blocks such as the delta, P, I, and D shown in this diagram represent automatic functions. And diamond-shaped blocks such as the A and T blocks are manual functions. In this example, one transfer block T and two manual adjustment blocks A give access to human operator to adjust controller's set point and output variables. In other words, operator can manually set the set point of p&id controller. And p&id controller compares process variable with set point, and sends manipulated signal to final control valve. In conclusion, all these diagrams are all about the algorithms used to make control decisions. Thank you friends for watching this video. If you like this video, then please hit like button, it will motivate us to make more informative videos like this. And please share this video with your friends on social media.